Hello and welcome. So I'm going to be taking a look at the Guardian's Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is number 34 in the series. It's been published on Saturday the 23rd of November 2024. It's been set by Chandler. Now, if you're familiar with these puzzles, you'll know that there are a series of puzzles aimed at beginners, and there's only 4 types of clue given. And today we've got anagrams, hidden words, which are both very nice because they give us letters, probably, if we can find them, charades, and then sound likes. And I know people have problems with sound likes, so I tend to go through those a little bit slower and a bit more carefully to really kind of break down the grammar of how to identify which sound like you want to use. Apologies if I sound a little bit gravelly. I've got a little bit of lurgy hanging around, and I've got a throat lozenge I'm sucking on. So hopefully there won't be too many smackings and things, slurpings or whatever. But apologies if there are. So I don't think there's anything more to say about this puzzle, other than I go through it very slowly and I talk through my thoughts on it. So here we go. One across. Damp weather, as rule, reportedly. Now, reportedly is a sounder-like indicator. Rule is a rain, and damp weather is rain. So we've got a choice. Well, we know it's a 4-letter word, so it has to be rain. Yeah. If you're not sure, what you can do is look at the fact that reportedly is next to the rule. So that is the word that needs to be changed. So rain as into rule will then change into damp weather. Let's look at 3 across. Fail in dining area ahead. Okay, nothing occurs to me about that clue, but I always look at 4 and 2 clues and think that's probably ahead is probably going to it's either going to be an up, in, or onward. I would probably ahead think it's going to be something heading up. I'm going to put up there as a very tentative thought, but I don't know. Okay, 2 bridge players. So if you don't know anything about bridge, just know that the players in a bridge game are north, east, south and west. So we're going to be looking to do something with north, east, south or west here with 2 notes. So 2 notes. Notes can be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Can also be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, which it can be a little bit difficult because how you spell those words, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, is not always obvious. We've got extremely impressive. So I would say this is going to be a charade. Take 2 bridge players, which is probably something like En, and then put 2 notes, which would be, I don't know, I can't, and that will give you extremely impressive. Now, I think it's easier really to wait until we've got 1 down and 2 down and even 8 down to start getting some things on the board that will help us get to that word. And we're probably going to need to think of actually the answer is extremely impressive. So let's have a look at this 1 down. By the sound of it, so we've got another sound like. Went by bike, so that's a road. That's road, sorry. I rode on my bike. And a street is a road. So again, we've got a 4-letter word. So here's a good example of which one do I put in. Well, by the sound like is the indicator, and that's next to the bike. So the bike version of riding is road like that. Now we convert it to the street, which is road. So street is not next to the indicator, is how we know that. Okay. That's interesting. Go and look at this clue again. 2 bridge players with 2 notes. Extremely impressive. Because that totally, well, I wouldn't say it totally blows out what I'm thinking. The fact that bridge players and the notes are written in that order does not mean to say they have to be in that order. And one of the notes could be A. So let's have a look at this one. 2 down. Anger, I would think 3-letter word ire is in my thoughts. Found in, and then pair exceptionally. Ire. Okay, so now we've got an E, which could be a note, or it could be it could be anything really. It could be do, re, mi, it could be Ray. There's lots of possibilities there. It could be the bridge player East. So let's go back to, we've done the bridge players, let's move on to 9 across. Exploit is normally use, generous, expert, not altogether. Hidden word indicator, use, I can see in there. So exploit equals use is a worthwhile synonym pairing to think of for cryptic crosswords, because it does come up from time to time. And it should probably be the first thing you think of if you ever see exploit in a clue. Let's look at this one. Mate leading a group of diners is easy to take. Leading a group of diners, mate. Leading a group of diners. So mate could be a pal, it could be a friend, it could be mate leading, could be an M. A group of diners is eaters. Eaters. Gourmets. Easy to take. I would think that's a charade overall. Because it doesn't really look like it's a hidden word. It doesn't look like it's an anagram. It could be an anagram somehow, I suppose, but 9 letters, no obvious stuff there. Easier just to move on to the next clue. Arab cried after shifting obstacles. So shifting makes me think there might be a bit of anagramming going on here. And I'm 9-letter wording, and I think Arab cried is 4 and 5, so that's 9. So Arab cried after shifting gives an obstacle, so barricade. Barricade goes in there. Okay. Go downhill, I'm thinking ski in spotless kit, and look, there's ski. Okay, that's just there. In is our hidden word indicator. That would be a hard one to spot if you don't think of go downhill as being ski, like I did. See clip for broadcast showing astronomical events. So I'm thinking eclipse, and eclipse is an anagram, isn't it? And in this case, broadcast is telling us it's an anagram. Broadcast sometimes might be a sound-like indicator, so a bit of misdirection there maybe from Chandler, but eclipse is definitely an anagram of see clip, and astronomical events is definitely an eclipse. Okay, stop, rude sister in part. Part makes me think there might be a hidden word. Stop is desist. There we are. That will be a tough clue if you don't spot. I mean, in part is not an obvious hidden word indicator to some people. I certainly don't always think of it. And I would be staring at that clue, I think, if I hadn't realised it might be a hidden word, which is helped by the fact the QC only has a limited selection. Some is a good hidden word indicator. That comes up a lot frequently. Always think, if you see some or somewhat, always think, I've got a hidden word here, maybe. Sport. What would it begin? Well, it would have to start on the L. L-O-W-E-R. Ear doesn't. O-E-W-E-A-R. Aware. Whirl. So actually maybe it isn't. Maybe some in this case isn't a hidden word. Some fellow early. And we've only got 4 letters. Have I overcooked that one with looking for 5 letters for some reason? Unless it's just one word in there. Wear. Wear. Sport. Yeah, you sports like you wear. There you go. Yeah, I was looking for 5-letter words for some unfathomable reason. Let's see if we can get rid of this. This is probably pie, isn't it? Greek character, that's pie. Mentioned, baked dish. Okay, so this is an interesting one because Greek character pie is P-I, 2-letter word. Mentioned is the sound like indicator, and baked dish is a pie. That's the answer. Now, with this clue, there is no way of knowing from the grammar of the clue, because mentioned is next to both Greek character and is next to baked dish, which one is required. So the only thing you can do here is the fact that you've got a 3-letter word, so that tells you which one to put in. Look inside. So we've got looking E and an R. Look inside. Look in. Seaside feature announced. So if you look inside, you peer in it, and we've got a seaside feature. That's a peer to, and announced is sound like indicator. So if I hadn't got eclipse in place, I'm just going to take that out for a second, I'd be stuck between choosing peer at the seaside and peer to look in. Well, with eclipse in place, it has to be this version. But once again, the grammar of the clue here is telling us announced is the sound like indicator, and it's next to the seaside feature, the peer, P-I-E-R. So therefore we then convert that to peer to look in, that one there. Let's have a look at this. Is it based or something? A bachelor, AB, with American journalist, US. American journalist, US editor. So American journalist does come up occasionally as used, but abused, and abused is subjected to insults. Let's go here. A priest arranged. I've got an RIS. I've got a 7-letter word. Arranged is screaming out to me there might be an anagram of a priest. Socials. What's that? Um, Parties. There we go. Parties. My anagramming letting me down there for a minute. Okay, let's see if we can get this one down here. What's this? Cornmeal. I don't know what cornmeal is. And it says cornmeal is cooked. Cooked makes you think there might be an anagram coming up. Cornmeal is 8 letters. Is 2 letters. So those two words are 10 letters. We've got 10 letters. So we've got underground workers ending in S. So what are underground workers? For cornmeals, I'm thinking miners, but that obviously isn't the answer. Could be miners actually. Coal miners is the answer, I think. So, as I sometimes say, if you're not sure, you've done the anagram, but you're not entirely sure you've got the right letters involved, you've used them correctly. If you put cornmeal is there, and then do the shuffle, it grays them all out, which means I've used them all of them once. If I got the wrong anagram, one of those would be black to say it's unused. Coal miners, good. Mate, well, that must be, now I'm looking at that going, that's a pal, as I originally said it might be. Leading A, so I'm going to put A. Leading a group of diners is easy to take. I don't know. I would think group of diners might end in S there. I really need to have a look at this clue here, don't I? Favour, quiet official. So quiet is a P for piano, maybe. Official would be a ref. I'm thinking I'm going towards prefer here with little hesitation. So ER for hesitation. And my up has paid dividends, I think, because now there is no other really word that will go in there. Excuse me. Gosh, what's this word? Mate leading a group of diners is easy to take. Pal. I'm not sure if that A is correct there. Let's go up and have another look at this. Well, I haven't looked at this one yet. Sun. That's normally S. Oh. With fall gets to make a mistake. With fall. I don't think that's going to be autumn, is it? Oh my, I could be in trouble now. I've got down to the last 3 or 4 clues. I think the sun though is S. It's going to be charade. This one. Start to enjoy opening with posh friend in the end. Start. Now if I saw start 2, I'd normally think, oh, this is going to be an acrostic, and I start looking at the letters that are coming, but we haven't got acrostic clues here. So start to enjoy opening. So E, I think that might be an E for opening. Posh friend. Posh can be EU, U for pat, E for posh, U for posh, sorry. A friend would be a mate in the end. Golly. That's not nice. This one. Fail in dining area ahead. Fail in dining area. Fail in dining area ahead. Another look at this one over here. So actually, I've got to this point and I'm suddenly really stuffed. 2 bridge players with 2 notes. Extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. Two bridge players. East, north, west. Awesome. Or so me. Okay, I'm a little bit lost as to where the A comes from. A, west and east. So me. Yeah, I just excuse me, I'm a little bit floored by that. 2 bridge players, so west and east. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, mi, me, so me, west and east, but where's the A coming from? Yeah, I mean, awesome is definitely impressive, extremely impressive. So, a little bit of mystery there for me. Mate leading a group of diners is easy to take. Pal, not sure. And this one up here, fall in dining area ahead, fail in dining area ahead. I really want to put eats up, but I don't think that's a fail. Ahead is up. Okay, so yeah, if you're ahead in a match, you're up. You're up in the score. Dining area. Maybe that's not an S. Dining area cafe. I don't think it's cafe. Trip up. Fail. Trip up. Not really. Start to enjoy opening with posh friend in the end. Okay, so a friend is an ally. Excuse me. Ally. Posh is you for upper class. You. It's a bit of old 50s language, I think. So we'll start to enjoy. In the end is enjoy opening with posh friend. I'm going to. One of the things I do sometimes is put them horizontally, because that then allows me to see the words horizontally, because I'm not so good. It may not be you for posh. Eventually. So start to, oh yeah, event. Okay, golly, wow. Okay, start to enjoy is an E. And then we've got an opening, which is event, and that comes up occasionally, so worth remembering. And then U for posh and ally for friend. So we've got a four-letter, four-part charade there. E, vent, U, ally to get to in the end, which is eventually. Easy to take. I want that to be palliative, not palliative. Easy to take is a little bit of struggle there. a lot of struggle actually. Fail in dining area ahead. And son with fall gets to make a mistake. Okay, son is normally S. Fall. Fall is, well, I mean, the best way to look at this now is to actually just think about what letters will fit in there, really. So when you see a U, don't be afraid to think about a Q. A gaff. Gaff is a mistake, but that isn't the answer. Fall. Shuffle. Shuffle fits. Scuffle. I think Chandler's done us a bit of a toughie here, really, on these last few clues. Mate is pal. Leading a group of diners is easy to take. Pal. This one, fail in dining area ahead. I assume that's S. Can't be Z. V, B, N, M, A, S. Sets up. Not much sometimes you can do, but just alphabet trawl to get to an answer, really. and I haven't really got a feel for this one. Sun with fall to get a mistake. Gets to make a mistake is mate leading a group of diners is easy to take. So mate is pal leading A. I think there's an A in there. Or is it mate pals? I think easy to take is like, you know, if you can take a throat lozenge like I had this morning. You know, if it tastes okay, it's fine. But I can't think what that word would be. Pal, a group of diners. Whether A is relevant is an interesting one. But then a group of diners beginning with T, 5 letters. The only thing, if it isn't an A, what will go in there? No, maybe an E. Maybe a U, but unlikely. IT. So I'm thinking group diners beginning with IT. No, palo. Palped. Could be, maybe, somehow. Likewise. I mean, all these could if it's a 2-part word. Pala. I really want to put palliative there, but it doesn't really fit. Well, it doesn't fit, in fact. But then a group of diners is easy to take. Pala. I don't think my word knowledge is good enough to know what that word is, really. I think at this point I should be doing a check. Really, check everything. Can't do check. Oh, there, check all down there. Everything else is correct. So, and actually that A is correct. I don't know what group diners is quite simply the thing. And therefore give me what that is. These are correct. Fail in dining area ahead. Sets up, gets up. So we have to just kind of alphabet trawl this, really, which is always the point where I think I've failed on a crossword, really. Z, X is up, X is up, X is up, no. So it's very unlikely. I mean, men's up, when's up, ten's up. Very likely any of those is off the bottom row of the keyboard. Mess up. Oh, that kind of dining area. A mess. Okay. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit. It's kind of like, really? I'm not a military person, so all these military uses in crosswords is always very off-putting to me. Make a mistake. I feel that's stumble. Stumble and tumble. There we are. Suddenly came to me. Tumble. Oh, excuse me. Tumble, and therefore that's palatable. There we are. Palatable. Boom. 3 done in seconds, and finally I think I'm there. There we go. Good. Wow. That was a little bit hard in my book. Almost 25 minutes. Those last 3 holding me up. So anyway, if you've got any questions down in the comments, put them down in the comments. I think I went through them all pretty slowly, otherwise, just to confirm these last 2. So the mess is the dining area in the forces. So if an up is leading, if you're up in a match, a sports match, you're up if you're leading. So mess up is to, well, I'm looking at it unclear. Fail, mess up is to fail. Dining area is mess, and head is up. This one, sun with fall, so sun is S, and a fall is a tumble, and you get to make a mistake, you stumble. As I feel I've done very much so this morning. And a mate is a pal. A is literally part of the clue, and a group of diners is a table. And something that's easy to take is palatable. I don't fully understand awesome. So if you know, let me know down in the comments where the A comes from. But otherwise, a little bit tough there as I stumbled around, and thanks for watching.